Hare Krishna, Dhanya Mataji. Pranams Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Pranams Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Pranams Mataji. Hare Krishna, Dhanya Mataji.
Hare Krishna to everyone here. Hare Krishna. Mataji is done. Hi Mataji. Mahini Mataji. Prayuti Mataji. Hare Krishna. Pranams to everyone here. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna. Pranams.
Hare Krishna. Mataji will join. We'll start with prayers and sloka recitation. Maybe few minutes late she will be joining. Okay. Until then we will recite the sloka. Okay. Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayet Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevayam Bhavatya Uttama Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki. Okay. Reading from Bhagavadam, 6th canto, 4th chapter, 48th sloka. Those who want to recite sloka, I humbly request you to raise your hands. Hare Krishna. Yes. Yes. Chitra Mohini Mataji, please Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Pranams Mataji. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Mayananta Gune Anante. Gunato Guna Vigraha. Yadhasi Tat Evadyaha. Swayambhu Samabhudajaha. Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you Mataji.
Thank you Mataji. Madhumai Krishna Kanta Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Pranams Mataji. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Mayananta Gune Anante. Gunato Guna Vigraha. Yadasi Tata Evadyaha. Swayambhu Samabhudajaha. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you Mataji. Venkata Narasimha Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Mai ananta gune anante gunato guna vigraha yadasya tata yevajya swayambhu swayam samabhudaja. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you Prabhuji. Prananandani Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Pranam Mataji.
Pranam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hai Ananta Gune Anante Gunato Guna Vigraha Yada Sittat Evadyaha Swayambhuva Sambhutat Ajaha. Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you Mataji.
Thank you Mataji. Pushpa Yashomanti Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Pranams Mataji. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Mayananda Gunena Nante Gunato Guna Vigraha Yada Siddhata Evadya Swayambhu Sambhutta Ajaha. Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you Mataji.
Usha Daivati Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Pranams Mataji. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Maya Ananta Gune Anante Gunato Guna Vigraha Yada Siddhata Evadyaha Swayambhu Samabhut Ajaha. Thank you Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Revati Ratnangi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Pranams Mataji.
Pranams Mataji.
Mai ananta gune anante gunato guna vigraha yadasi tata evadyaha swayambhuhu samabhudajaha. Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you very much.
Namaste. Any other devotees would like to recite? Hare Krishna. Any other devotee? No problem. Okay, fine. My Ananta Uma Kulkarni Mataji, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Maya Ananta Gune Anante Gunato Guna Vigraha Yadati Tata Evadyaha Swayambhu Samabhudajaha. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Prakash Parikh Prabhuji, if Mataji comes, please remind me, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Sure, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
You want to recite, Prabhuji? Hare Krishna. Madhu Soni Mataji. Hare Krishna. Please go ahead.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Sadha Pranam Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Pranams Mataji.
Maya Ananta Gune Anante Gunato Guna Vigraha Yadasi Tata Evadhya Swayam Bhuya Samabhudajaha. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Maye Ananta Gune Anante Gunato Guna Vigraha Yada Shittata Evadhyah Swayam Bhuhu Samabhud Ajaha. Synonyms. Mai, in me. Ananta Gune, possessing unlimited potency. Anante, unlimited. Gunataha, from my potency, known as Maya. Guna Vigraha, the universe which is the result of the four modes of nature. Modes of the nature. Yadha, when, as it came into existence. Tata, therein. Eva, indeed. Adaya, the first living being. Swayambhuhu, Lord Brahma. Swambhut was born. Ajaha, although not from a material mother. Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. I am the reservoir of unlimited potency, and therefore I am known as unlimited or all-pervading. From my material energy, the cosmic manifestation appeared within me, and in this universal manifestation appeared the chief being, Lord Brahma, who is the source and is not born of a material mother. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. This is the description of the history of the universal creation. The first cause of the Lord is the Lord Himself, the Supreme Person. And from Him, Brahma is created, and Brahma takes charge of the affairs of the universe. The universal affairs of the material creation depends upon the material energy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is therefore the cause of material creation. The entire cosmic manifestation is described herein as Guna Vigraha, the form of the Lord's qualities. From the cosmic universal form, the first creation is Brahma, who is the cause of all living entities. In this regard, Srila Madhvacharya describes the unlimited attributes of the Lord. Pratiye ekasho gunantu nihshimatvam udirhate tadhanantyam tu gunatas chechant anantehi shankyaha ato ananta guno vishnur gunato ananta eva cha parashraya shakti vividhaiva suraye. The Lord has innumerable potencies all of which are unlimited. Therefore, the Lord Himself and all His qualities, forms, pastimes, and paraphernalia are also unlimited. Because Lord Vishnu has unlimited attributes, He is known as Ananta. Mataji is come. Hare Krishna Mataji. Pranams Mataji.
Hare Krishna, you're doing good. Maybe continue, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
No, Mataji, you can take it up. I am making you host. We want to hear from you. Hare Krishna.
No, it doesn't matter. Thank you. Hare Krishna, everyone.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Pranams Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Pranams Mataji.
Krishna Mataji. Pranams Mataji.
Dandar Pranam. One second, give me a second. Where is Dharneshwari Mataji gone?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam.
Here,
Dhanwar Vinam. I don't find co-host here.
no, you are the host, Mataji. I will make you, I will raise my hand.
ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है.
I'll make her co-host.
I made a mistake.
Okay.
Okay. Omagyantimirandasya Gyananjanjalakaya Chakshurinmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Gadamahiyam Dadati Swapadantikam. He Krishna Karna Sindhu Din Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastate. तप्त कांचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्तवृंदा. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी इति नाम्ने. नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशोदारिणे. I am the reservoir of unlimited potency, and therefore I am known as unlimited or all-pervading. From my material energy, the cosmic manifestation appeared within me, and in this universal manifestation appeared the chief being, Lord Brahma. From my material energy, the cosmic manifestation appeared within me, and in this universal manifestation appeared chief being, Lord Brahma, who is your source and is not born of material mother. So we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, 6th canto, which is called as the prescribed duties of the mankind, chapter number 4, which is called as the
Hamsagupya prayers offered to the Lord by Prajapati Daksha.
Daksha, very nice. So, what is the purpose of Daksha calling upon the Lord by reciting Hamsagupya prayers? What was the purpose?
He was not happy with whatever work he has done, creation. So he wanted the help of the Lord.
Yeah, so he wanted the Supreme Personality of Godhead to bestow him the benediction to populate the universe, because he was not satisfied with the population the way it was going. Now he is not able to speak. We have not heard Daksha at all after Krishna has appeared. But the Supreme Personality of Godhead has been speaking, and he knows the intention of Daksha, why he called upon him or Vishnu. So Krishna yesterday made it very clear that Bhagwan feature existed before Paramatma and Brahman feature. And Bhagwan feature is the supreme most. Everything else, every other method is a secondary process. So to realize the Bhagwan feature, one needs to stick to the process of pure devotional service. Not Dhyani Yoga, not Jnani Yoga, not Karma Yoga, but Bhakti Yoga. 100% pure devotional service. And if one understands the Bhagwan feature of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, one automatically understands the subservient features, which is Paramatma and Brahman feature. Now, Krishna is telling that the Brahma is the secondary creator. Okay, this verse is confirming that Brahma is a secondary creator. So Krishna is a reservoir of unlimited potency, and he is known as unlimited or all-pervading. What is the Sanskrit of this in this particular verse? Anante gunataha, guna vigraha. Yeah, so anante gune is the unlimited potency. And we are talking about the potency in the cosmic, which is responsible for the creation of the cosmic manifestation. We are not talking about the creation of the spiritual world, because spiritual world doesn't go through the process of creation and annihilation. It is just there. Okay, so the context is in relation to where Daksha is placed and where his service is. And Krishna is making it very clear that yes, Brahma. Now, in his last life, Daksha was the son of who? The same Daksha in the last life was the son of who was his father?
Brahma.
Very nice. And in this life, who is his father?
Prachetas.
The 10 brothers, like Prachetas, right? So, you see, this is very interesting. not that. Now this will go tangential. Now, who is Lord Shiva's father?
Brahma
Lord of Brahma.
only.
Very nice. So both were born directly from from Brahma himself. Now Krishna is saying that I am even superior to Brahma. Saying who is this universe was created by me within me. Okay, says appeared within me. It was not manifested in the external world. But Krishna gave the intelligence to manifest the cosmic universe externally to Brahma, who was born out of Krishna and without a mother and who did not know where he was. So Krishna within the heart gave him the knowledge how to create, and then he created the universes, which had already appeared inside Krishna, inside Krishna. That is why Brahma is the secondary creator. Brahma is not the primary creator. Brahma has just executed the plan of Krishna. He is not the primary creator. We can say more like a civil engineer, not so much of an architect, but civil engineer. But Krishna is the architect or the mastermind behind everything, every nook and corner of this particular universe. Why is it important to know? Krishna is speaking it, Sukdev Goswami is speaking it, Sutta Goswami is speaking it, Prabhupada is translating it. He's giving this reference from Madhvacharya Prabhupada's commentary also. Why is it important to know who created what? Why is it important to know?
We'll
Hare
develop
Krishna Mataji.
Prem Prakash Adas Prabhu Hare Krishna.
Primarily, to develop a strong faith, you must know which is the primary or the first cause and the second cause. In short, you must know the hierarchy to develop that strong faith and determination.
Okay, so it feeds the knowledge of the primary creator and secondary creator feeds the faith and determination. Okay, very nice, very nice. Anything else?
The people do not know Krishna is the creator, so they start thinking Brahma and other demigods. Because they pray, they worship them. Then they will make it him as the equal. All are equal, like. So
Very
this will
nice.
create the proper understanding that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, and the Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva are subordinate to him. So it is
Very nice.
essential to the worship Lord Shri Krishna
Very
as the
nice.
supreme. Hare Krishna.
Very nice. Very nice. Thank you. Both of you said very well. And also, it is important to know the origin, the original origin. Okay, Prabhupada gives one class and he says that a curious child will ask, who is my father? And then he will ask, who is my father's father? Then he will ask, who is my father's 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 father? Like that. So it is important to know where did it all start from? The origin. Okay, so once we know our origin, we will work towards that relationship. I have seen children who get adopted right at the time of birth. Sometimes the parents don't want to see the child for some reason or the other, and they want to give the child up for adoption. But couple of years later, if you follow the child, then the child becomes curious that, okay, you are raising me, okay, you're my adoptive parents, but who is my parent? Who is my parent? Most of the times they know who is their biological parents, and I have seen that helps to pacify the curiosity. Now, that is a very corollary or material example, but this helps, this knowledge that I am actually originally coming from Krishna must make us feel very supported. There were devotees who went to preach and do Harinam on the border of Israel and Iran. Okay, I want to say it was Shivaram Swami Maharaj, Namanishwar, who told me this many years ago. That I want to say it was Shivaram Swami Maharaj's group. Okay, or it may be Mahavishnu too, because he also travels a lot. So anyway, so one of the two, they all went to the border. At that time, the war was going on as always, and they were refugees. People had to leave their home in the middle of the night. Everything was like haphazard, and these devotees were doing Harinam, and some of the people over there joined and they also distributed prasadam. And when they were talking to the refugees in the camp over there, they asked that, do you feel like you don't have a family? You feel like you're a refugee, you are in a land which is not yours, you feel lost, you feel like that? So the people said yes. Yes, we do feel like that. And then one of the devotees said, don't worry, we are all refugees in the material world. So which actually put one, two and two together, that we are all refugees in the material world because this is a foreign land for us. Prabhupada tells in one lecture, I have heard it many times, where Prabhupada said that when a devotee advances in devotional service and when they are serving a deity, they get very attached to the service, their service. And then he gave example of one of his disciple who got very attached to serving the deities at his temple. But he was transferred from Chennai to Hyderabad temple, Prabhupada was saying. And that devotee, he wrote to Prabhupada and he said, Prabhupada, I cannot live without serving my deities. So then he had to be transferred back from Hyderabad to Chennai. Prabhupada said, this is what happens when you become very advanced and engrossed and fully dedicated to your service, you become attached to that service. So then he was saying then we don't feel like an orphanage. He's actually speaking in Hindi, saying we don't feel anath. Nath means master, and the supreme master is Krishna. So we feel that we have a nath. Nath. We have nath. We are not anath. So the knowledge of who's who, that Krishna is actually the supreme most, and from him all these creations are coming, must give us a sense of great support, must give us a sense of great belonging, that I actually belong to that personality of Godhead, who is the creator of the entire universe. Once I was speaking to some devotees and they were talking like they had some hard time in their life. I remember it was over a decade ago. And she was saying, you see, when I left my home in emergency, the world felt like a very safe place. I said, how so? Because the streets are not safe. She said, no, because of virtue of chanting Hare Krishna, I could see that the color of the sky is blue, which means it is a reflection from the body of Krishna, which means I have Krishna watching over me, which means I will be fine. So, I am talking like this, it may not have an impact, but when she said it, it came from a level of realization because that they faced this in their life, right? They had nothing else remaining. So much so that actually the blue sky over the head felt like a safe zone. So it really gives this, shakes your heart and say that, oh my God, Krishna, if I know that I belong to Krishna, I will never feel unsupported again. Prabhupada gives a series of, I have Prabhupada's letters. There used to be a book in ISKCON. I don't think they print it anymore. It's called Sikshamrita. It used to be a 3-volume book. I have the book from my Mangaluru days. So in that, it's a collection of letters of Srila Prabhupada for different topics. So there was a topic of his disciples asking him that when Prabhupada was sending his disciples to various countries to start the movement, some of them said that we feel lonely. So Prabhupada was addressing this concern of lonely or alone, and he was saying that he came to America alone, but he never felt lonely because he was always in alignment with the mission of his Guru Maharaj. He said, I always felt the presence of my Guru in the form of his instructions. So what is this loneliness coming from? Basically, it dismisses the whole idea that we are never alone. We are never lonely. If we feel like that, it only means that I have not realized who is my most dear friend. And I'm looking for that outside of me. So I am never going to find it because it is not outside of me, it is inside of me. So the concept of loneliness is a misnomer in that way, because what we are looking is not there, but we have to look within. So this particular knowledge make it clear that Brahma is the secondary creator. We do give credit to Brahma, right? Because he is chosen by Krishna. What a great status and what a great responsibility, and he is doing it to the best of his ability. as a service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But understand that Krishna still maintains his position as the first. He's the original. He's the origin, and he remains like that. And this cosmic manifestation, so all the cosmic manifestations appeared within him. And this cosmic manifestation where Daksha was situated was created by this particular Brahma. Okay, so Krishna can see all the cosmic manifestations, but Brahma is creating one particular. So each and every universal manifestation has each and every Brahma. There's so many Brahmas, but there is only one Krishna. Ekala Ishwar Krishna Arahu Vritta. Okay, I'll stop here. Any questions, reflections, realizations, corrections, complaints? I think there's one more point we can say, that if Daksha understands this and if we understand it, then all our services will become a devotional service. It's not that I'm only doing devotional service when I'm chanting my rounds. No, when I am walking around my day, when I'm living my day, even when I'm going to work, it should be like it is a service to Supreme Personality of Godhead. When I'm raising a family, it is a service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, because everything around me is actually belonging to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So knowing the knowledge and realizing the knowledge and practicing that knowledge really feeds, like Prem Prakash Hadas Prabhu said, your faith and determination in Krishna consciousness. So don't lose the chance. Don't think that you can only become Krishna conscious when you have retired from your active life and then that is the only way. No, right now, wherever you are, wherever we are, we can become Krishna conscious by transforming our attitude of looking at things as belonging to Krishna. So let me serve Krishna through this.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Anu Mataji, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Hare Krishna. How are you?
Thinking about you the other day. Good, how are you?
All good. I've been joining your classes many days, but I'm just a little quiet. Mataji, to this, when you are saying that you start your day, like all you do is, I'm sharing my own experience that every day in the morning when I get up and I have to go to work and everything, I tell myself this is what Krishna wants me to do. Therefore, I'm alive today. I can see the day. I can do this. And this is just 2 minutes of self reflection. All right, I have to do this. I feel that thought only comes if you think of him, that the thought will only come because Krishna wants that thought to come, and that is how your day has to go. And you are doing nothing else but serving him. You know, if I can explain myself, that's how I feel, and I just wanted to share. If I've got up, otherwise I would be sleeping only, or I would be dead. But because I've got up, this is only Krishna's grace, and he wants me to do a certain job, and for that job I'm here, and those are the instructions given, and I must stay by it. Like me being a teacher, I have to get up, go teach children, do this, do that, whatever is my daily routine.
Very nice.
Hare
Very
Krishna.
nice. It's called self-affirmation. You know, there's a devotee called Mahatma Das, his Prabhupada disciple. He's very good in teaching the chanting. So I have his small pamphlet. My Gurma says that self-affirmation, before you begin your chanting, you can say, I want to chant, I like to chant, I love to chant. So he says japa affirmations. What you're talking about is your self-affirmation, right? Affirm your presence in relation to Supreme Personality of Godhead. So I just thought of that too.
Yeah, Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yeah. Shubhara Prabhu, 1 second. Pran Nandi Mataji is waiting. Is it okay if I give her a chance?
Namo Mataji.
Go ahead, Pran Nandi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare
He told
Krishna.
us Brahma is the secondary creator of this particular universe where Daksha is born. That means there are different Dakshas in different universes, Mataji.
Different what?
Universes, Mataji. Different Dakshas are there.
Different Dakshas? Must be, I don't know, we can, if we draw the parallel, but I know we're different Brahmas for sure.
Okay, okay, Mataji.
This is what Manu, Chakshusha Manu. This is which Manvantara was it? Chakshusha Manu, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and then this particular universe, this particular Manu, this particular Daksha. Must be. I don't know.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Shubha Rao Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, in this
Hare Krishna.
purport of Prabhupada,
Hmm.
it has been mentioned that from the cosmic universal form, the first creation is Lord Brahma.
Yes.
So cosmic universal form means that that is Vishwarupana Mataji, that is Virat Rupana.
This is a description of the history of the universal creation. First cause is the Lord himself. From him, Brahma is created.
We know that Brahma comes from Garbhodakasai Vishnu's
Correct.
womb.
Where is it saying? I want to read the context. Can you direct my eyes, please?
Prabhupada's purport, Mataji.
This is the
From the
purport is in front of you.
It is seventh line, fifth line.
From the cosmic universal form, the first creation is Brahma, who is the cause of all living. The entire cosmic manifestation is described herein as Guna Vigraha, the form of the Lord's qualities. From this cosmic universal form, the first creation is Brahma, who is the cause of all living entities. What is your question?
Because this is from the first cosmic universal form, the first creation, Lord Brahma, its statement is here. But we know that Lord Brahma is coming from Garbhodakasai Vishnu, not from cosmic universal form. Cosmic universal form is that Virat Rupa.
No, you have to read the whole context. This is not how I understood. See, read from here. The universal affairs of the material creation depend upon the material energy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is therefore the cause of the material creation. This entire cosmic manifestation is described herein as Guna Vigraha, the form of the Lord's qualities. Okay, so this particular cosmic manifestation is described as Guna Vigraha or form of the Lord's qualities. And in those qualities, different personalities are doing their job. From the cosmic universal form, which cosmic universal form are they referring to? Guna Vigraha, which we discussed already. Actually, this is not. There is no confusion. Everything has to be understood in the context. I understand where you're coming from. You're coming from Krishna's universal form, which is actually not a form, but actually a speculation in which this represents this represents this, right? This is what you're saying?
Yes, Mata. That's what we heard then. We listened then.
Correct. But in that universal form also, if you read the 11th chapter Bhagavad Gita, we can see that Brahma is sitting there, Lord Shiva is sitting there, everyone is sitting there. If you per se understand that concept. But over here, the context is Guna Vigraha, which we studied few verses before, that there is an internal energy, then there is an external energy, and then there is a marginal energy. And in the marginal energy, sometimes somebody is empowered to carry out the Lord's order, and that personality is called as Vibhuti. Remember?
Yes, Mata.
Which is under the three modes of, it's acting under the external energy of Krishna, but it is acting for the purpose of fulfilling Lord's desire. So this particular cosmic manifestation is Guna Vigraha, or the form of Lord's qualities. So Brahma is representing what quality?
Mode of
What
passion.
quality?
Passion.
Goodness.
Passion.
Let Shubharao Prabhu think. Yeah. So goodness, passion, ignorance. Brahma is representing what? He's creating.
Passion, Mata.
Who is representing goodness?
Vishnu himself.
Who is representing ignorance?
Shiva.
Lord Shiva.
Well, you all want to answer. I can also answer. That's a Shubharao Prabhu's question.
Lord Shiva, Mata.
Yes. So that particular, understand it in that context, Shubharao Prabhu, that in this universal form, cosmic, the first creation is Lord Brahma, means we can even say that from the personality who is taking care of mode of passion is Lord Brahma. We are not talking about birth of Brahma here. Okay, we are talking about purpose of Brahma.
Okay, ma'am.
Understood? You read again, you'll get it. So I learned it a hard way. because same thing can mean same pretext can mean different things depending on the context. I'll give you one more example for what I'm saying. 8th chapter Bhagavad Gita, first verse. The word is Brahman. Do you remember?
Yes,
He's
Mata.
asking what is Brahman, what is self. And over
Yes.
here, Prabhupada is writing, but in addition, so he's writing absolute truth is known as Brahman, Paramatma, Bhagwan. In addition, living entity, individual soul is also Brahman.
Mm.
And Arjun inquires about Atma, which refers to body, soul, and mind. According to Vedic dictionary, Atma refers to body, soul, mind, and senses also. You see, so you have to understand the context. I can give you one more example. 13th chapter Bhagavad Gita, verse number 13 and 14. Both of the verses have the word Brahman. Okay? Both of the verses have the word Brahman. So, I shall now explain the knowable, knowing which you will taste the eternal Brahman, the spirit, beginningless and subordinate to me, which lies beyond the cause and effect of this material world. So, over here, Prabhupada explains in the purport, Brahman refers to the soul, not the supreme soul. It
Yes,
refers to
Mata.
Jivatma. Okay? And then this very next verse also has that. His hands, everywhere has his hands and legs, his eyes, heads, faces, ears. In this way, super soul exists pervading everywhere. So Prabhupada writes, therefore, this verse explains super soul, the personality of Godhead, not the individual soul. So understand everything in the context. So this particular verse, we are not talking about birth of Brahma. We are talking about purpose of Brahma, which is to take care of what part of the Guna Vigraha mode of fashion. Got it?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Thank you.
You can eat and come back again.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.